Still here, gonna be here for a while, editing videos, trying to get caught up. These are all full SD cards, micro SD cards. There's terabytes worth of video here. In the last video, you saw how I removed popcorn ceiling. It was very easy. It took maybe 3 hours to do that. Large room with the vaulted ceiling. I think it went up maybe 18, 19 feet. If it was just a regular standard height 8-foot ceiling, probably could have been done in an hour. Keep in mind, this house was built in 1994. So they had a lot of modern tools to apply their tape and joint compound. This is not back in the 70s when they were using
asbestos.
So I didn't have to worry about
Asbestos.
But if it was
Asbestos.
I would still just squirt some mustard on the ceiling and go. When I do painting jobs like this, it's very common to get the question, why aren't you using an extension pole? I have an extension pole. They work good for certain applications, like putting that primer on. For the one and only coat of actual ceiling paint, I want to be up close and personal for as much of it as I can. So this whole next row here, I'm going to be up close and personal. I get to look at the stipple. I get to look down and use that sheen to see where it's heavy and not heavy. When you are literally 8 to 10 feet away, you can't see any of that. In different lighting conditions, certain things show up. So what might look good from 10 feet away, in this lighting condition won't look good once the sun goes down and the lights come on, and vice versa. So I just like to be up close for as much of it as I can. So I'll do from here to right about here. This ceiling is coming out better than expected. There's very little work that I had to do to it. I may or may not have pressed record when I went around with joint compound. Got some joint compound up there, down here, quite a bit on this little area above the windows. The number one reason for a bad roll paint job, your roller gets less and less paint and you start smashing it on there. And when you start smashing it on there, you change the pressure, you can get lines and streaks, and the stipple doesn't match anymore. And you get what's called this flashing. You start to see the W patterns in the paint job. Now a good paint job, even sprayed paint, will have somebody right behind the sprayer with a roller, 24-inch roller, back rolling the walls. So even though they're spraying it on the walls, they're rolling it so that it's an even stipple. You don't get that in production home building, but in custom homes, they put paint on the wall, someone's rolling that wall as well. This is a 3/4 inch nap roller, and the reason I'm doing that is to put a little bit of texture. So there's little stipples on here, little ripples. When this dries, it's going to dry a flat sheen, and that's going to make this ceiling look perfect. It's going to make it look level 5. Level 5. Still wet. Part here is wet. That was just a touch up.